half full of the drink that helps me maintain a flat stomach. And I'm going to show you how to do the same. Hi, my name is Elizabeth Brown. I'm a registered dietitian and a certified holistic chef, and I'm also the Kitchen Vixen, here to teach you how to be a Kitchen Vixen too. You know, all it really takes is the willingness to try, to get up close and personal, even a little intimate with yourself and your kitchen. Because you got to know what your body needs in order to give it the right fuel, and then you got to have good ingredients on hand in order to give your body the best fuel. So I'm going to show you how to do the same with my chocolate mint recovery shake. And I call it my recovery shake because it's what I drink after I work out, or sometimes before, or sometimes I'll freeze them and eat it like ice cream at night when I come home. So really it helps me recover from a lot of things besides just exercise. It's a great fuel source. And to make it, we need 1 cup of either soy milk or organic milk. And if you use a coffee cup to measure it, that's a cup. So that's an easy way to tell that you're getting the right amount. And then a scoop of protein powder. I use whey protein, but if I'm working with a vegan client, there's also vegan proteins that are made from pea and rice proteins. So that's an option. If I'm working with college students and cost is an issue, then I use organic dry milk, which is also a great source of good carbohydrates, a little bit less protein than the protein powders, but still well balanced, about the same amount of calories. Then I use a tablespoon of blackstrap molasses. Blackstrap molasses I learned about when I attended my culinary school. Well, blackstrap molasses is actually what they take off when they're processing the sugar. It's kind of like the byproduct, and they usually get rid of it, but it's really where all the nutrients lie. It's the best source of iron, even better than red meat, but it is a non-heme iron, so you need a vitamin C source to help with the absorption, and that's where my next ingredient comes in. I'm going to use chocolate mint leaves. I think they make these by actually planting the mint seed with chocolate. Yeah, that's it. Actually, I don't know. But they do have a little bit of a chocolate fragrance, but what they really do is they're more minty flavored. I think they're so much better than regular mint leaves. If you can find them, please use them. They're a little bit thinner, so I don't have to cut them up. But if you're using regular mint and it's a little bit thicker and you want to take it easy on your blender, then take the mint leaves and stack them and do what's called a chiffonade, where you chop the mint into small ribbons pieces. And just learning that technique means that you can use the mint in so many ways. It's wonderful on fruit salads or in grain dishes or in regular salad. It adds such a great flavor. And then we're going to add some cinnamon. A lot of health benefits with cinnamon, even adding some fiber and some antioxidants. Antioxidants are actually found in almost all of our ingredients, especially the next one, which is cocoa powder. I'm using a tablespoon of dark organic cocoa powder, which is rich in an antioxidant called a catechin. It's like what you find in tea, red wine, apples, and catechin is just another class of antioxidants, but they all basically work to fight disease by squelching out free radicals. They kind of like sacrifice themselves so the free radicals leave your body cells alone and everyone lives happily ever after. And then one other ingredient is ice. Now, I don't have a regular ice machine, so I make ice the old-fashioned way. And I actually first brew a pot of tea, let the tea cool in my sink with some cold water. Then I take the tea ice cubes out, put them in a bag, and crush them with a hammer. So Kitchen Vixens are really resourceful. I build all my furniture, so I use my tools in multi-purpose ways. And then we add the crushed ice to the shake. Now, just for your information, some other tools which I find are really helpful for Kitchen Vixen these are two of my favorite, a stud finder and a leveler. This is to figure out if a guy's really a stud, because you know what? You can't judge a book by its cover. And then this is to figure out if they're level-headed. So, then we blend the whole shake. Okay, we've got a cup of soy milk, half a cup of protein powder or non-fat dried milk, a tablespoon of molasses, a tablespoon of cocoa powder, about 30 mint leaves. You can do 30 to 60. The more the better, because you get a great minty flavor. A dash of cinnamon, which is about a 1/4 teaspoon, and about 6 ice cubes. Okay, or the equivalent of about half a cup to a cup of ice, whatever you choose. And then we blend it. Just for effect, I'm pour it in the glass, drink, and enjoy. 260 calories. 23 grams of carbohydrates, 6 grams of fiber, 33 grams of protein, depending on what kind of protein powder you use, and 10 to 50% of every single vitamin and mineral. I am not kidding you, except for vitamin E. A little bit harder to get in the diet. We'll cover that one next week. Now, just so you know, too, I like this shake so much, I'll often take it with me to work, because I have a full-time job like the rest of you guys. So I pour it in my thermos, put the lid on, and stick it in the freezer while I get ready for work. So then I can enjoy it later in the day. It also makes a great pre-workout snack about 2 hours before you work out, so you give it time to digest, and it gives you the good energy you need to fuel you for your afternoon exercise. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the recipe, my chocolate mint recovery shake. Next week we're going to talk about quinoa and how to accessorize whole grains. Intriguing, isn't it? So this is the Kitchen Vixen. I hope you enjoyed this recipe that will give you good energy, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.